Be me. Married and very in love. Be last night. Wife says she's going to her family's house for dinner. Enjoying my time home alone when her younger sister, around 20-year-old, calls in a panic. Says they were driving out to get ice cream with her mom and they got into a car accident. Says my wife isn't breathing. Obviously immediately drop my shit and ask where they are. Sister-in-law tells me where and I sprint to the car. As I'm driving, her mom texts me the address of the hospital and says to meet them there. I'm going 50 over and can barely see because I'm freaking out so much. Sister-in-law calls me again crying and tells me that it really doesn't look good. Asks me why I'm not there yet. I've never felt more helpless in my entire life. Get to the hospital after what feels like 100 years. All three of them are in the parking lot. Literally sprint towards them and start looking over my wife. She's fine. They're all fine. Sister says it was a prank. A freaking prank. Relief turns into anger and I start yelling at them at the top of my lungs. Never yelled like that in my entire life. By the end of it, my wife is crying for real and her family tells her to just come home with them. Sit in the parking lot until like 4 a.m. just shaking. When I come home, my wife is there and she's apologizing profusely. I feel hollow AF. Don't respond. Can't respond. Call out of work this morning and just spend the morning sitting on my porch. I thought this woman, who I would kill for, was dead or dying, and there was nothing I could do. I don't know how to even begin processing this. I'm sure it's just the recency of it all, but I fully feel like a different person. Like my wife did die last night, and I had a psychotic break or something. Be me. Be 19. Make friends with this hot girl through amateur acting. Become better friends and hang out. She breaks up with her boyfriend. Invites me over for a sleepover. Her family are away, just us. We watch a movie and drink some wine. Nothing happens. She wants to go to her bedroom. Ask her where I'm sleeping. That's up to you, she says in a sexy voice. Okay. Couch looks comfy, I'll sleep here, good night. She seems mad. Kicks me out in the morning and stops talking to me. Takes me a few months to figure out she wanted to touch my ding dong. Fuck. Narrator here. There's no way guys are actually this dense, right? Please tell me this is just a story and it didn't actually happen to someone, please? It took humanity until the mid-19th century to figure out that washing your hands prevents you from getting sick. What the frick? Be me. 23-year-old man. I have a bachelor's degree. I can't get a job despite applying to anything I can find. Could only get jobs working at FedEx, Cheesecake Factory, and Sbarro. Still living with my parents. Parents keep asking me when I'll get a job. Dad thinks I need to attend graduate school and get a master's degree. I'd still be jobless with a master's degree and $100,000 in student loan debt. They think I'm not trying hard enough. Reality is, I don't know what to do anymore. Feel jaded. Waste my days touching myself and watching TV. At least I didn't have to take out any loans. At this point, I'm genuinely considering a trade school. Maybe become a mechanic. What the hell is the point of any of this? At this point, I just want to give up and reject society and become a freaking bum. Everything feels like a joke to me now, and I hate it. Be me. 30. Stuck in the most soul-sucking office job imaginable. IT, basically have access to everything. Work for Steve, the walking disaster of a boss who thinks he's a motivational speaker because he's read a few business books. Steve's favorite catchphrase is work harder, not smarter, and he says it while wearing a suit that clearly doesn't fit him. One day, Steve pulls me into his office and hits me with the classic, "You're gonna have to work more overtime. Unpaid, of course, or you're gonna get fired." Laughs so loud that the receptionist starts looking at me like I've lost it. This is the last straw. I've been planning to quit for weeks now anyway, so what the hell? Time to make his life a living nightmare. Tell him, sure thing, Steve, I'll get right on it. Next day, show up in my worst outfit, a neon green jumpsuit, socks with sandals and sunglasses inside. Everyone's staring at me, but I just sit at my desk like it's a normal day. Start printing out random pictures of puppies and cats just to fill the entire printer queue. Every time Steve asks me to do something, I tell him, sorry, I'm not working today. My chakras are misaligned and I need to focus on my spiritual energy. Print out a massive sign that says, free hugs in the break room, and hang it above Steve's desk. He doesn't notice until he's halfway through his morning meeting. Start trolling Steve by emailing him fake, urgent client requests, and then using his email to forward them to customers. One client gets an email from Steve saying, thank you for your inquiry about our services. Also, we are now selling Steve's world-famous discount Tupperware. Buy one, get one free. Client responds, what the hell? Is this a joke? Perfect. I reply with, no, this is serious business. Contact Steve for all your Tupperware needs. Steve flips out, tries to call the customer, but the whole office can hear him screaming in frustration through his office door. Next step, I start sending out company-wide emails pretending to be Steve, making absurd announcements. From now on, we'll be changing the company logo to a picture of Steve's face. All branding will follow this theme. Please remember to address all emails in all caps. Steve believes it promotes urgency. Every email gets more ridiculous, and Steve starts sweating bullets as HR gets involved. On top of that, I start trolling the customers directly. Send one random client an email. Hi, we noticed you didn't buy our product. Would you like a free lifetime supply of our CEO's favorite socks instead? Another client gets a message. Just a heads up, we're launching a new service where you can hire Steve to give motivational talks. He's a self-proclaimed expert, so it's 100% free. Soon enough, the entire office is a circus. Decorate Steve's office like a kid's birthday party, balloons, streamers, party hats, the works. He walks in to find a giant Happy Birthday Steve banner across his desk. Finally, I send out one last email from Steve's account to the entire company. Dear team, I'd like to announce that we're switching to a 4-day work week starting immediately. Also, the company is officially renamed Steve's Funland, and we're introducing mandatory fun days every Friday. Watch as Steve's head explodes. He storms into HR and tries to explain himself while his entire team laughs behind his back. Take a final lap around the office, knowing I'm leaving anyway. Make my grand exit. Leave a giant stack of empty pizza boxes on Steve's desk, along with a good luck card that just says, "Enjoy the ride, loser." That feeling when Steve tries to call me in to discuss the chaos, but I'm already gone, sipping my drink with a grin on my face. That feeling when I'm free, and Steve has to explain to HR how he lost control of his entire department because he's too clueless to manage a goldfish. Fuck you, Steve. Be me. Married for 5 years. No kid. Wife is pregnant. She's very happy and cried. I'm happy also. But I can't have kid. But only I know it. Is she cheating on me, or is this child a miracle child? Should I leave her now or wait until the child is born and do a DNA test secretly? Kids in my neighborhood are all spoiled brats. The parents of said kids cave into anything the kids want. The kids are really mouthy and they're D's. I rented a bouncy castle for the day, put it on my front lawn, had fun jumping around in it. A group of these brats comes around trying to get into my castle. Tell them to go away. They ain't allowed in. They go and get their parents. Parents are bitching at me to let their kids in. I phone the cops. Get 6 parents arrested for trespassing and verbal harassment. Name Hep. Hep very small, very hungry. No have tribe. All day hunt small meat in bush. One day, find big pig in big bush. Pig needs lots of bongs. But Hep keep trying. Bad pig go to sleep. Hep eat pig. No more hungry. And still have meat. Hep tired from doing bongs. Put meat in pack. Hep did good job today. Hug pack. Hep go to sleep. But then hear noise. Open eyes. Wild wolf sniff Hep. Hep scared, but stay very still. Wolf small. Wolf just bone. No wolf tribe. Wolf all alone. Hep all alone too. Open pack. Take meat in hand. Give to wolf. Wolf take meat. No take hand. Wolf yawn. Lay down. Hep and wolf hunt together now. Wolf find meat. Hep bonk meat. Play game like catch bone. Chase. Play fight. Hep hug wolf when sleep. No more cold. Hep not alone. Wolf good friend. What your good friend story?